Welcome back. It is day 3 of harvest. First up, I am cutting down a tree that fell in some CRP that I maintain. Waiting to see if we have any more fit beans this afternoon once the grass dries out. Okay, we are down to the last little bit. We have Dad here watching to make sure I don't injure myself. Now, this tree I accidentally shredded with the mower, so I'm just gonna pick up the big pieces. That's really hard on the mower. I didn't know it was here because it was all grown up, so gonna clean this up. Okay, this will be the first load going into the bin. Very crucial to make sure the distributor is going to the right end. We're going to dump just a little bit to make sure nothing's clogged up and the beans are trickling in as they should. And the beans are trickling in. That is always a fantastic sign. I can't remember off the top of my head how long it takes to empty a truck, but it feels like it takes forever. I do not like how this is wearing. You can actually see right there where the wire is, so I want to get this wrapped up better. Moving the DEF tank out of my truck and into the fuel truck. For whatever reason, we didn't do that before we put the bean header on, so doing it now, and JD was one step ahead of me, already getting the forklift by the time I went to walk and grab it myself. And then we put some DEF just directly into the combine since we had it out. Okay, so this is our field behind the shop. I think our no-till ground is definitely holding on to more moisture. Actually have some lodging in here. It means that basically the beans are falling over. But we still have a ways to go here. They're pretty crunchy. I don't know. I think this could go. Just have a few with these green stems. Performing the very scientific test to see how dry the soybeans are. If they crack, they're good. If they don't crack, they're not ready yet. That cracked? That was mush. Okay. My job is to get the PTO plugged in and the cables plugged in while JD gets it all lined up and ready to go. So moving on to that 30-acre field, we decided it's good enough. We will just go around some of the wet spots. Right here.
Stick.
Okay, so I brought the 82 out. It won't let me go over 6 miles an hour, so that sucks. They're supposed to be having someone come out to look at it, but I don't know if that also has something to do with that wheel angle sensor or what. Doing a load standing still. Okay, and this is the code we're getting. Redundancy loss due to component fault. Vehicle with restricted functions. Okay. Dump on the go went just fine. Not using the machine sync since these codes on my tractor are limiting a lot of the functions. Mainly the not being able to go over 6 miles per hour. But I just used my eyes and my hands and my head and got it done. But it would be really nice to be using the machine sync for the increased efficiency and the less chance of human error. But hopefully, we were going to have a tech come out this afternoon. Look at the tractor, hopefully we can get things rolling. I need to go dump. Okay, leg. We write down every load. I'm just doing the time and then the moisture. I'm not really sure how JD does it, but time for the moisture sample. Cobwebs up there. Dun 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 dun. Da, 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 da. The front of the front. That's the first one. Hopefully I can remember this next time. Okay. Okay, back in the cart. Was able to get 75% of that load dumped before JD needed to unload. He's parked right now, but he's not going past the field. Going to unload on the go, and then Desmond the Gator is going to drive me back to the grain step. I'm going to finish Okay, I'm gonna go put the semi where it needs to be. Then Dad's gonna take the gator. He's gonna pick me up and then drive me to the grain cart. I remembered exactly where to pull up. The rust is falling off. I'm getting back into the swing of things. Forgot to test this load until I got back to the second hopper, but we caught it. This is the last load of this 30-acre farm, except for, of course, the beans we need to come back for. So when we fold the auger in, I always let it run pretty empty for a while, and then I try to turn, kind of wiggle some of those beans down before you crack it. Hopefully we don't spill too many. Also, this is controversial on whether you leave this auger out or you fold it back in. We personally usually leave it out while we're in the fields, just because you don't have to bother with making sure that you don't spill any. Unless if we're in a field where we're next to a woods or something and I want to make sure I don't whack the auger. But knock on wood, I have not done that before. Okay, moment of truth. This 0.5 makes this look a lot smaller than it is. Larger than it is. Oh no. No, not much. Nice. On to the next field. I just realized I did not pull into where I wanted to. I have like a little tiny bit of room and then I have to back onto the road. I don't want to do that. I'm gonna have to wait till JD cuts around here. That was a dumb thing to do, Zoe. Help me. Okay, Joel, our mechanic at Trueland, got the 82 fixed, and then we calibrated it, and then I calibrated the combine with JD. And while we were doing that, he went ahead and he just dumped our beans for us. I mean, how nice is that? And then we ran machine sync for the first time, and it went really smoothly, and it was fun. We did good. There was no accidents. And JD had never done this before, and he got it all figured out right away. That was nice.
Well, we didn't poke a tire and we didn't run over the head.
Did machine sync and it worked out well. So we're good to go. Now this field is, it's too green. We need to wait on it a little bit, but everything's good. We had to adjust the potentiometer on the steering stuff that got the steering back to working. I'm not gonna pretend like I know at all what a potentiometer is or what it does, but it's adjusted now. It's adjusted now. And then only bad thing is JD ran over a skunk and the combine smells so bad. One battery for my chainsaw charged. The other one I got on the charger, cleaned out the inside a little bit. I need to get this tight. For some reason it's kind of off on the bottom. I need to figure that out before I use it again. I understand it generally, but it definitely takes me longer time than someone who uses a chainsaw all the time to figure out how to get my tension right. But so it's like 5:30, done for the day because we don't have any beans that are fit. So that's kind of nice to take a break. I will love to wash my hair. Bad news is I haven't done my chin-ups for the day, so I have to end the day with the chin-ups. Okay, I did the first 5 all together and it sucked, but it was okay. But I'm already feeling gassed. But it's all just a head game. Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 3. Man, it's amazing how like you stop doing them and they get so much harder. I was doing like 15 so easily. Well, my record's 13 in a row. I'm clearly not close to that at the moment. Okay, so the next day I just mowed some CRP, got caught up on some other things, and then we went and tested some corn, and we decided day 4, tomorrow, we're going to start harvesting corn. See you then. Bye.